Hi guys, welcome to part 2. If you have not checked out part 1, see some of the info there. Alright, so ensure that you guys check out part 1. Alright, there was an error on part 1 for number 3. It should have been 147, I think. Yeah, so you guys go and check out that. Alright, so we are at 21. So it says Altia normally saved $X each month, but in June she saved $4 more than twice her usual amount. In June she saved. Alright, so let's just examine it in our guys. Channel in our things. So $X each month, right? So in June, she saved 4 more than twice. So that's X plus 4. Alright, so that would be D. Alright, let's move on. As I said, guys, you definitely need to go and check out part 1. So my number there, it's on all the papers, alright? So this one says if m asterisk n is equal to m cube minus n squared, then 5 asterisk 2 is equal to. So first, it follows the order that it is given, alright? So what this means, let's see if we can bring it up a bit. What this means, it means that we m is equal to 5 and n is equal to 2. So what we're going to do is to substitute the values in this. Let's go. So it's going to be 5 to the third power minus 2 to the second power. Alright, so that is going to give us, that means 5 times 5 times 5, that's 125. We multiply 5 by 7 3 times, and similarly 2 times 2, which is 4. Don't forget to put back your square root. So this gives you 121. Don't forget your square root. Well, square root means which number you multiply by itself, it gives you 121, and that would be 11. So 11 times 11 equals 121. So our final answer would be 11. Alright. Guys, remember you're encouraged to try the question. Please ensure that you would like the video also. Alright. Alright. So item 23 refer to the following diagram of a trapezium. The trapezium with the height h is given. H has an area of x centimeters, x squared centimeter squared. The equation that may be used to find the value of x is. Alright, so first of all, let us write what a trapezium formula is. So it's A. This is the general formula. A plus B. So you just add these two sides and then divide by 2, because there's a triangle involved. That's how the 2 comes in, times the height, right? So let's put things in perspective. We're going to put what we are given. So it's 2 centimeters. Do I have to put the unit? No, I don't necessarily have to put the unit. That is the same unit. So we're supposed to add that and then divide by 2 times the height. So we don't know what the height is, and that must equal to x squared. Let's see if that is there. If not, we can simplify that. So let me just write it up. It should be 2 plus x minus 4 over 2 bracket h equal x squared. So let's see if they simplify it or they have this as an option. Alright, so they don't have that as an option. So what we have to do is basically simplify it, alright? So I see the answer now. And they group these. So the 2, the negative 4, so it will be x minus 2 over 2h. Alright, because they bring these two together. So that's 8. Alright, this one says, rewrite it just in case Pearson can see. It says minus 2q. It's a very nice question, you know. Alright, so first we're gonna multiply. Just think of you're multiplying by -1 and negative times a negative positive, so that gives you 2q minus 3q. And that will give us -2. Since the 3 is bigger, it takes the sign of the bigger one. Students sometimes fall in trouble with those. Alright, please ensure that you guys this one too, but let me rewrite it. So it's 5n plus 1. I think the back part of it is better. We have n plus 2. Alright, so since the base is the same, we add. So we're gonna add n plus n, let's group them, and 1 plus 2. So that is gonna give us 2n, n plus n, that's 2n plus 3. So that will be b. Paper is not so clear, guys. Please forgive me for that, but you know, I'm trying my very best. You all up here, alright? Let's move on to this one now. This one is item 27. Refer to the following vectors. P and Q. So it says P is equal to 3, 7, and Q is equal to -2 and 5. Vector P minus Q is represented by, alright, so we're gonna write back P, as I said, P minus Q, so it must follow the order that it is. Remember, there's a -2 right here that can be a bit tricky. So the code for that one, guys, when you have the two negatives coming together. Alright. So let's simplify now. So it's 3 minus -2, because they're gonna group the x terms. Right? Both are on the top, and then it's a 7 minus 5. So as I was saying, these two is gonna become a plus. So it's gonna become 3 plus 2, and then 7 minus 5. Alright, so we can see clearly that it's gonna be 5. 3 plus 2 is what? 5 and 2. So this is our answer. Alright. Hit the like button, guys, if you're just joining. Thank you guys so much. Please ensure that you share it with someone who might be doing mathematics. Alright, on to item 28. Refer to the following diagram of a parallelogram in which EF. So they tell you that from E to F is parallel to HG, which is this right here. EH, so this is right here. EH is parallel to F. So the arrow is basically going this way. Remember, it's vectors, right? Vectors must have two things, guys. What is it? What are they? Somebody type in that one. Alright, so it says EF is equal to K. Oh, it's given right here. Alright, so that means this side is M and this side is K also. So you see, guys, I'm putting in this information without even looking at the question before, because these are the vital in solving All right, let's see what they ask. They say EG express, so from E to G in terms of K and M is equal. All right, so we want to go from E to G. All right, two things a vector must have. It have a length and a direction. Sometimes it's referred to as magnitude. So it must have this. I'm a teacher, guys, so at times I have to be teaching, not just doing the question. It's just my style. All right. So it have a magnitude and a direction. You can call the magnitude length. Now the length of EH is M and the length of HG. So what vectors is, we don't go directly. All right. So we're gonna go via EH and then to this one. All right. So we are going with the arrow. So it's M. When it's going with the arrow, it's positive. When we are going against the arrow, it's positive and plus. Our answer would be K plus M. They didn't put it in the same order, but it means the same thing, right? 2 plus 3 and 3 plus 2 is the same thing. Why it looks so? Sure. Alright, this one says no. It's one number there again, guys. People are just stealing my videos then. It says if 5 bracket xy is equal to 4, 10, and 20, then the values of x are, all right, so it said this must equal to this. So first of all, let us work out this, right? So this part would be 5 times x, so that's 5x, and this would be 5y. All right. Very important is we're going to find out the answer for this. So 4 times 10, that's 40. So you can basically equate this. And then 4 times 20 equal 8. So you can just literally solve for these now, and that would be your answer. So it's 5x equal to 40 divided by 5. So x is equal to 8. Only one of x equal 8, and that is b. But let us check this. 5 into this is 16 times also. So yeah, both of them are correct. You should solve this. You guys go ahead and do that. It's supposed to be equal to 16. Hit the like button, guys, if you're just joining, alright? Ensure that you watch part 1 and ensure that you wait for part 3. Alright, this one says now, item 30 refer to the following matrices A and B, and we are given 2 matrices, right? And it said the product of AB is, alright, so guys, don't need to panic. What we know about a matrix is that when you multiply it, product, it's row times column. So let us do that, and then we can see what I go on. Alright, very nice question, C said. Guys, I really appreciate what they do when they do the tough questions, because at the end of the day, we don't want the maths quality to drop. Alright, so we don't want just 2 plus 2 and you pass. So just do what you have to do to prepare. Alright. One good idea is to join my class. You can do a lot of work on your own. There are other channels also. Alright, so we're gonna use row 1, which is this here. So 1 times 3, that's 3. Oh, but and this is the first column. Alright, so we're multiplying this row by this column. Alright. Should I use a different column? So 1 times 3, and then 3 times 2 is 6. And then negative 3 times 0, which is 0. So that works out to a 6. The solution of them work out to 6. None of them work out to 6. Oh, that's 9. So we have two possible solutions so far. And the first one work out to 9. Let's see what the next work out to. So it's gonna be this times this. So we have two possible answers. 1 times 0, that's 0. 3 times 1, because remember you're using row 1 again, guys. You're using this row, but this time multiplying by this. Alright. I'm gonna do some of these separate on my channel so you guys can get the benefit of it. Alright. Alright, so this times this. So it's 3 times 1, which is 3. If we get the top one, we don't need to multiply the next one. Negative 3 times 5, which is negative 3. So when I simplify this, that's negative 12. Let us see the options. It's gonna be D, because 12 is supposed to be here. Alright, so it's D. It's not C, but D. And guys, just remember, it's row by column. It doesn't matter if it's a 2 by whatever. Alright. If it took a speedboat 9 hours to travel a distance of 180 kilometers rather, what was its average speed in kilometer? Alright, so per hour. So it's oh yeah, it's kilometer, it's kilometer. I was gonna say they change the unit, but it's still kilometer per hour. Alright. So what we know about, let's just look at the distance formula. So you have distance at top, guys. And then you have speed times time. So if you are finding speed, it would be distance over time. And that is exactly what we do, finding the speed. So we're gonna have speed, pick up speed. We'll always check some clearly. So divided by 108, and its time is 9 hours. Okay, 120 na sa? Or 102. Let's just divide it there, guys, because sometimes. Alright, so 9 into that card, 1 times 9, that give you 1. Carry down the 8, yeah, it's 120. So 8 here, 9 into that 2. So it would be C, 120 kilometers per hour. That's the average speed. Alright, let us look at the next one. And guys, remember, like for part 3, we work with energy already. When I say how if I like something, it's like I say, sure. But I didn't know bigger. I need encouragement, guys. So hit the like button right now, guys, to encourage me, alright? Alright, so it said the perimeter of the trapezium in millimeters is, and this can be a bit tricky, guys. Notice it's a different unit. So they give meter, and then they ask for millimeter. Alright. So what we know, you guys should know this too. 1000 millimeter equal, right, 1 equal 1 meter. You can Google it right now. Alright, so let us add up these first, and then we'll times by 1000. So it's 0.12. Perimeter means the total distance around. This is a very nice question though, CC. Our prep students are will be paying attention to this because we're gonna do this too. And then 0.21 conversion. Alright, so let us add this and then we can time it. So 1 and 8 is 9, 10, 12. That's 2, 1. Alright, let's add 2 and 1, 3, and that's 7, 8, 9. So that's 9. So in the end, it's 0.92. So I think I see the answer to be 920. So 0.92 times 1000. But guys, it's very important to know the unit name, alright? 100 centimeter equal 1 meter. But guess what? It takes 10 millimeter to make 1 centimeter. So you have to know all of these, alright? So you multiply 10 by 100 and you get 1,000. You don't need to memorize it, just know what each, and then you can do the conversion. Alright, item 33, repeat the following circle with center O. Alright, so they give the center O, and they say if the circumference of the circle is 15 centimeters. So they are saying that the total distance around this is 15. When I go all the way around is 15. Then the length of the minor arc AB, which is this, so we're asking for this length, alright? Oh, they just want a formula, alright? So it will be 120, so the angle over 360, because the entire thing is 360 degrees, and you times it by the circumference, which is 2 pi r. But they gave us that, so it's this, it's B, alright? So we don't need to work out anything. Thanks, he said. Yeah, so it's the angle over 360. If they ask for this portion, the measure, to do what? 240 over 360 times the 50. Alright. Guys, hit the like button, man. Hit the like button. Mr. Bennett. See him number there. Don't hesitate to call him, WhatsApp him, find out what I want. Alright. This one look like some aircraft businesses. So it said an aircraft leaves A at 1600 hours and arrives at B at 1930 hours, traveling at an average speed of 550 kilometers per hour. A and B are in the same time zone. Distance from A to B in kilometer is, alright, so they want the distance. So we need to find out how the time go. Alright, so even though they gave us this is not the actual time that it takes. So from 16 is like that of 4 to 7:30, right? So 16 students sometimes struggle with this. Let me just kind of care about students so much, but they don't care about me. Hit the like button, guys. So from 16 to 17 is 1. So this is 2. So this is 3. So what it is, it's taking 3.5 hours. And the average speed per hour is 550. So all we do, we multiply by 550, because remember, distance is equal to times the speed, speed times time. But speed over here, so times time. Alright? So it's either this or this. But let us work it out, because I'm not quite sure. So guys, at first you ignore the decimal point, and then you put back 1 decimal point here, right? Let's multiply. I don't have enough space. Alright, let me try. 500, 5525, 5525, and 227. Put a space holder. 3515. 3555, 3515, and 1. So we have 5, no, that's 0, 5 and 5, 10, carry 1. Oh, what the hell is this? Oh, guys, then I'm multiply correctly, so right. 500, 5, 5, 5. Yeah, that right. Alright, 550 plus 550 plus 550, and then half of that. Oh, sometimes one next would be 300. Alright, so it's 190. So the answer is, guys, I don't know what's wrong with me. What's wrong? Let me clear off this now. Certify refer to the following diagram, which shows the circle with center O, that's this, a sector, and a major and minor arc indicated. So this is the major arc, the dotted one, and the straight one is the minor. That's what I must say about it. The length of the major arc FE is 40. What is the circumference of the circle in centimeter? Alright, so let's go. Let's see what they are saying. They are saying this distance around here is 40. I want to find out the entire thing. Alright. So this portion here is 300. Alright, I think I can find it very easy. So it's 300. It's an easier way, but I want to do it this way. Times a number that we're looking for. We could call it y, and this must equal to 40. This should give us the answer, right? Because they got the 40. It's this angle over 360 times 2 pi r, which is y, and then that equals 40. So let us transpose and see if we can. So it's 40 times 360. And we divide that by 30. Alright, see if we can figure it out. Alright, so now see now. Bang, bang, bang. Oh. Alright, 3 into the cell, 1, 3 into this, 12. Alright. So this now would be 4 times 12, which is 48. So it should be 48. That's B. Alright, so let's move up to 36. Let's go, guys. Let's go hit the like button for part 2. Hit the like button if you want part 2. So we are on to 36. It's an item 36 refer to the following diagram, which shows a cuboid. The volume of the cuboid is 320 centimeter cube, and the height is 5 centimeters. If the cuboid has a square base, what is the area of one side of the base? Alright, so let us examine it. Alright, so it says now, how do we find the volume of a cube? Prep students also. It's length times width times height. I'm going to send this to my prep students group and see if they are able to solve. They should do. Alright, so we know that length times width. So basically, we could call that S square because they say it's a square. So this becomes this. Alright. Let us put in the information given. We have 320 here equal to S square. Now 5 this is not S square times 5. So we're going to transpose, so we divide by 5, so it's 220 divided by 5. This part of the video, the thing is more cleaner. And then we have S square. Alright. So 5 into 30, that goes 6 times, and that remainder 2. 5 into 20 goes 4 times. So we have 64 equal S square. So all we have to do is just find the square root of each. So that would be 8. So 8 is equal to 64. Alright. Now we can check 8 is 64 times 5 is equal to 320. The area of a triangle is 60 meters. 60 centimeter square and its base is 12 centimeter. What is the perpendicular height in centimeter? Alright. Again, guys, if you're just joining, check out part 1, check out part 2. This is part 2. Hit the like button for part 3. I will do part 3 as long as it's necessary. Alright. So let us look at it. The area. Alright, so it's a perpendicular height. So we know that it's a right angle triangle. So let's go. So it have a base of 12. We don't know what the height is, but we know that the area is 6. But how do they come by this 60? Let's go back from the front. They say the base height divided by 2 and that equals 60. Alright. So when they multiply this, they get 120. So what times 12 can give you 120? That's 10. Alright. 2 more to go, guys, and then might do part 2 if you guys show the support and the love. Alright. So see you guys in part 3. A square has the same area as a rectangle with sides of length 9 centimeter and 16 centimeter. What is the length of the side of the square? Alright, so it gave us the rectangle length. Let's work with that and try to figure out the square length. Alright, so it's a yeah by 16 by 9. So all we have to do is multiply length times width to find the area. As we're gonna need that, let's do that. 9 6 54, 9 1s 9, and that 40. So the area is 144. So the area for this is 144. Also, as I said, both of them have the same area. So all I have to do is just find the square root. So that's 12. Alright, guys, hit the like button if you're just joining. Ensure so you watch the playback from the start. This is Lennox Bennett. Like for part 3. Let's go, let's go, let's go. See my number there for those who want to contact me. Item 39 and 40 refer to the following frequency distribution, which show the average mass in kilogram of a group of children in school. So we have the mass at the top and we have the frequency. The upper limit of the modal class is, so first we need to identify the modal class. Now the modal class is the one with the highest frequency. Alright, so we're gonna look for the one with the highest number. So we have 35, but 40 dB. So the highest frequency or the modal class is from 51 to 60. And the upper limit would be 60. Alright, let's look at 40 now. And this is going to find one for part 1. This is for part 2. So guys, just like the video for part 3. Alright. How many children have a greater, how many children have a mass greater than 40 kilograms? So first we need to identify 40 kilograms, which is this from here to here. So greater than that would be above. So 41 to 50 and so on. So let us add up that and so we get 24 plus 40 plus 8. So 8 and 4, that's 12. So that's 2. Carry 1. 1 and that 5. 7 and 1. 8. So that should be 82. Alright guys, so we have come to the end of part 2. Like for part 3, and I'll see you guys in another video. Share with a friend to share with a friend. Tell a friend to subscribe, alright? Please ensure that you are subscribed so you can get notification when I go on my live free classes. Alright, this is Alex Bennett. I'm out. No doubt. See you guys in another video. Peace, guys.